All right, so here are the dated 3 to 7 U.S. hazards outlook. So we all know that there's severe weather on the way here. And next week, this is from the Weather Prediction Center, okay? And it shows all the hazards. I know it's kind of a busy map here, but you have the severe weather in the next couple of days, 18th and 19th here. Potential for heavy rain up here in the Midwest and parts of the central U.S. and down here the 19th in the southern U.S., Mississippi Valley, and again in the deep south here in the southeast, the 20th through the 22nd. All right. You also have hazardous heat down here that I talked about in a short yesterday, with air temperatures getting over 100 degrees in a few days down here in southern Texas, in parts of the mid-Atlantic here, Ohio Valley, 18th through 19th as well. And on the back side of this system, as it moves through, coming through this way with the heavy rain and severe weather on this side of it, and hot temperatures because of the deep trough bringing moisture and just warm air from the south, right? Pumping it up this way. The back side, you're going to have high winds with a critical fire risk down here in the southern tier of the U.S., Texas and New Mexico. High winds here in Colorado, and frost and freeze advisories probably in next week up here, as well as heavy snow in the Rockies. So that system's going to move through here, and eventually cold air is going to dive down this way, right? And we get snow in the higher terrain here. Sorry, here. So let's move on here. Now, this is the 8 to 14 day hazards outlook. Go a little bit further out. Slight risk of heavy precip the 23rd to the 25th here in the southern to the U.S., with a moderate risk right along the Gulf Coast here, parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi here, Arkansas, and Oklahoma, and that larger slight risk area as well, the 23rd through the 25th. Now we got a risk of high winds. Remember, on the back side of that system, maybe some northerly flow here. Strong winds could lead to wildfire risk again. And in the 8 to 14 day range, slight risk of hazardous temperatures on the 21st along the eastern seaboard, right? And that's towards the end of next week, okay? And the slight risk here, the 21st to the 22nd as well. So we have some bookend stuff going on here with that trough in the middle, right? So now here's a 6 to 10 day precip outlook. This is good news for the south, southeast. Maybe not so much in Texas. We had a lot of rain down here lately, but hopefully this won't lead to too many flooding concerns. And I'm going to go over in another video the flood outlook, severe weather outlook, the synoptic pattern, things like that. But I just want to review the overall climate picture in the next week or week to 14 days here, so everybody had it, right? So new normal precip chances out to the west, and northern tier maybe above up north here. So beneficial rain for the south and the northeast, so that'll be nice. And this is just the probabilities, right? The highest probabilities down here in southern Texas. Now the temperatures, of course, we have the most cloud cover, right? We're going to have below normal temps as we get in this period, right? Most likely to be above into Florida again. Key West has had record highs and lows several days in a row or close to it here, and that looks like it'll continue. And now west here, getting back above normal here as well, near normal in other areas of the country, the deep south and northeast mid-Atlantic parts of the Midwest. Get a little bit further out towards the end of May, still trending above normal here, especially in the deep south, Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico. So this is good news for the deep south. Boundary likely setting up somewhere in this area, which could lead to multiple rounds of precip here. Now, 8 to 14 day temperature outlook shows above normal temperatures now moving into the northern tier of the U.S., most likely, and down into Florida again. Florida's just been getting, Florida's normally hot, right? But I hope it cools off a little bit in June. Oh, I doubt it because I'm going to Walt Disney World in June. So we'll see what happens, I guess. But that's that. And that's all I got for the climate picture. I appreciate y'all watching. I know that was rather short, but that gives you an overall idea of what to expect in the next couple weeks for temperatures, precipitation, and other things like that. Come back to my channel for other updates regarding the severe weather, excessive rainfall outlook, local forecasts, and other hazards as we go through the weekend and next week. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless y'all. Have a great day.